everyone, I'm Shauna. I'm here to share with you a few items that I'm going to list in my shop. I will probably list them together, but I'll see if I can set it up so that you can buy one or all of these. These are just little small notebooks that you can tuck in your purse that are, I can't remember why I was doing these other than that if someone wanted to buy some of my work but not spend a whole lot of money. So these are smaller and going to be a little bit on the more reasonable side. The first one is not spiral bound. It's made from a folder and it has a little bit of ephemera tucked in the front here. And there's a label and ticket and then a hand stamped piece of ephemera and a little label here with that's plain for you, and then a little favorite tales label with some music paper backed, and then this is it's a woven material. It's kind of like muslin. Oh, you can't even see that. And then it used to be starfish, but it's just a little piece of a scrap that I had. And then you open it up and it has a tuck spot here on the inside. And this looks like I cut off a scrap of paper. And it's just paper bound into a folder, really. This is all on the teal blue theme with some grid paper and ledger. This is from, I can't remember what it's called. It's one of those books, it's a magazine. They publish a book of paper every year, and this is from a few years ago. I'll think of it. It's more from that book. This is some stationery and lined paper and a couple of tag pages. And, you know, just teal, just a little book. There's a signature with it sewn. Nice for lists. You can use this for your shopping list. You can use it to write notes, keep it by your computer. You can use it for all kind of things. So just a little small book. Not a big fat journal, but you know, a nice little something, or a nice little, you know, you could combine this with for a gift with some other items. But yeah, a little bit of blue. And then the back has just got some washi tape there for interest, and then the quote on it says, "A man's world is as good as his bond, and sometimes better," which is Charles Dickens. And then a little tiny 241. And then the back is just, you know, it's sewn around the edges. So cute little folder. And then the next one is spiral bound. It is got a hardback cover. There's some tags or ephemera tucked in the front. This is handmade ephemera. And a little tag with some of that eyelash trim. And another little tag that's been inked. So this one has a map on the front. It has the same Charles Dickens quote. And this is some Tim Holtz paper. I'm way too close to the camera. I gotta move back here. The first page is some tissue and some vintage music paper. And then we got a little cut off here from an office pad. And scrapbook paper. And grid paper. I think there's a lot of grid paper in here. The other side is lined. And this is a heavy art paper. And legal pad paper. More scrapbook. And this is Albert Hubbard's scrapbook. It's a book from the 1800s. That's a page of that. That's a cut off from a scrapbook paper. So very much the junk journal style, but not a whole lot of ephemera or collage work clipped in. Lots of scrapbook paper and odds and ends in here, different sizes. There's some craft paper there. So yeah, just a little notebook. You can, this would be a great mixed media book actually, because it has a lot of scrapbook paper and a lot, like this is cardstock weight. And you could, or use it as a glue book. This would be a great book for that because a lot of the paper in here is fairly sturdy. And you have a lot of room to grow because it's a big spiral. So that is this one. And then another one that's fairly similar. It's covered in vintage music paper. And then this is not a pocket. It's just, you know, a Tim Holtz card. Another spiral bound. And the inside has some blue dots. And more scrapbook paper. This one will be very similar to the last. Here's some more of that lined grid paper. A little cut off here of Tim Holtz. But largely a lot of the same papers that were in the last one. Largely the same type of book. Journal style, but like I said, there's not much in here, so you can collage in here. You can use it as a glue book. You can use it to make lists. You can tuck it in your purse for that. You can use it as a diary. You can use it to take notes. It's just a little spiral book made in an odd size. These are, let me tell you how big these are. They are about 6 by 6. So, yeah, those are these 3. I will list them in my shop. If I can't get the quantity thing to work where you can pick which one you want, I will list them separately. But I figured it'd be easier to list them together because, you know, you could buy them as a set or you could purchase them separate, whatever you want to do. So, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.